President Tembo in high spirit. Of course, you know that he declared a fast in protest against what he termed an arrest without being charged. He was picked up on Thursday, and today is Sunday. He doesn't even know the reason for which he's in detention. We all are just speculating. People have suggested that he could have been arrested for a nomenclature used to speak to the monthly adjustment of the fuel prices. He used the term menstruation. The term menstruation, if you actually go for the literal meaning, it just means a monthly reoccurrence. Of course, because of certain biological monthly occurrences that before our women folk, people have suggested that possibly he used it in that format. But as it were, this is just a demonstration of the continued abuse of the police against citizens, against politicians. The Patriotic Front have been a victim. We were the first target. But as it were, it is graduating. From Patriotic Front is now including other opposition leaders. From Mr. Tembo, I can tell you that it will be journalists. From journalists, it will be other people. Look at what is happening in the judiciary that colleagues had referred to. We are now beginning to have institutions of government, arms of government, operating under tremendous fear. We have just discovered that a simple spokesperson of the police has a motorcade, and the gentleman slowed down to give way to a pregnant woman to pass. The misery among us, the police officers and the cadres around him, pounced on this gentleman, beat him up, stole money from him, and they came and bundled him in this Atudran's police. We want Mr. Amonga to deny whether he never had somebody bundled and brought into Udran's police and has been made to pay money to a tune of 6,000 to 7,000 kwacha for what was termed dangerous driving. How can it be that a police officer would not have a human face to treat citizens with fairness and decency? I think that is very unfortunate. And this is all speaking to the spirit that the UPND are inducing in our society, where the police will be used to feed into the egos of individuals.
Thank you. Sean Tembo is a clear violation of his rights. And the civil society are quiet. They're not here. They haven't visited. Can you imagine if a similar situation happened under the PF? There would have been 100 NGOs camped here and speaking on every media platform. What has happened today? So my sincere hope, colleagues, is that even as our friends are celebrating the signing of the IMF deal, I hope that the IMF will take the issue of human rights into consideration. If there's one conditionality I would want to see from the IMF, is one that relates to human rights, the upholding of human rights. And otherwise, if the UPND are left to continue in the manner they are violating our human rights, it will be most unfortunate. We want to believe that from the programs in the past, where the IMF has supported programs, they've been very strict with governance issues. They've been very strict with issues of human rights. We are waiting to see the conditionalities that are attached to the IMF deal, and it's our sincere hope that the issue of human rights will be ranked top on that particular.